The awful thing is that beauty is mysterious as well as terrible. God and the devil are fighting there, and the battlefield is the heart of man. I think the devil doesn't exist, but man has created him. He has created him in his own image and likeness. What is hell? I maintain that it is the suffering of being unable to love. This is my last message to you. In sorrow, seek happiness. Talking nonsense is the sole privilege mankind possesses over the other organisms. It's by talking nonsense that one gets to the truth. I talk nonsense, therefore, I'm human. The man who has a conscience suffers, whilst acknowledging his sin. That is his punishment. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst, than to be happy in a fool's paradise. I love mankind, he said, but I find to my amazement that the more I love mankind as a whole, the less I love man in particular. We sometimes encounter people, even perfect strangers, who begin to interest us at first sight, somehow suddenly, all at once, before a word has been spoken. The cleverest of all, in my opinion, is the man who calls himself a fool at least once a month. Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. The degree of civilization in a society can be judged by entering its prisons. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Grown-up people do not know that a child can give exceedingly good advice, even in the most difficult case. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. Man is sometimes extraordinarily, passionately in love with suffering. To love someone means to see them as God intended them. Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. To love is to suffer, and there can be no love otherwise. Right or wrong, it's very pleasant to break something from time to time. Don't let us forget that the causes of human actions are usually immeasurably more complex and varied than our subsequent explanations of them. Much unhappiness has come into the world because of bewilderment and things left unsaid. It is not the brains that matter most, but that which guides them, the character, the heart, generous qualities, progressive ideas. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lie comes to a point that he cannot distinguish the truth within him or around him, and so loses all respect for himself and for others, and having no respect he ceases to love. lack of originality everywhere, all over the world, from time immemorial, has always been considered the foremost quality and the recommendation of the active, efficient, and practical man. I can see the sun, but even if I cannot see the sun, I know that it exists. And to know that the sun is there, that is living. The greatest happiness is to know the source of unhappiness. Besides, nowadays, almost all capable people are terribly afraid of being ridiculous and are miserable because of it. Destroy my desires, eradicate my ideals, show me something better, and I will follow you. The soul is healed by being with children. Killing myself was a matter of such indifference to me that I felt like waiting for a moment when it would make some difference. If you want to overcome the whole world, overcome yourself. It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. Man has it all in his hands, and it all slips through his fingers from sheer cowardice. Taking a new step, uttering a new word, is what people fear most. To go wrong in one's own way is better than to go right in someone else's. Power is given only to him who dares to stoop and take it. One must have the courage to dare. The darker the night, the brighter the stars, the deeper the grief, the closer is God. Man is a mystery. It needs to be unraveled, and if you spend your whole life unraveling it, don't say that you've wasted time. I'm studying that mystery because I want to be a human being. I am a fool with a heart but no brains, and you are a fool with brains but no heart, and we're both unhappy, and we both suffer. I used to imagine adventures for myself. I invented a life so that I could at least exist somehow. You can be sincere and still be stupid. When reason fails, the devil helps.